Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Racecraft. This is a early access Steam game right now, guys. It's still in development. There's still a little fairly long way for them to go because there's not much of a track, not much of things ready just yet. But it is a fairly cool game. I like it. I've done a little bit of testing with it just to kind of get the feel for it. It's brought to you by, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, Victus Games, and it sells for $19.99 right now. Of course, there is a download bundle that you can get for $5.24 that gives you, I think, extra cars or something along those lines. That is the Victus Racing Collection bundle that you can get. I don't have access to that. I just have access to the actual game that the company was kind enough to send me a Steam key for so I could actually try it out. That's what we're going to be doing on this one. Now, the reason you don't hear any music in the background is there is no music right now in the game for this title screen. Once we get into it, there's a revving of the engines and things of that sort, but nothing here on the main screen. You would think there would be some kind of like, cars racing behind you, and you'd have the noises of the engines as they speed by and things of that sort. Maybe they will add that in the future, but for now, it's not here just yet. Now, this does work with the mouse or with your Xbox 360 controller. It's partially working with that. I do kind of run into issues every once in a while, but we're going to go through and I'm going to show you some of the stuff you can do with this. You have, of course, the exit button. You have options, game options. I have pretty much everything turned up as much as possible. You can do gearbox, auto. I'm guessing they're referring to doing automatic or manual. I am not going to do manual. I've tried driving manual cars in real life. I don't like it. I like to be relaxed when I'm driving, and the last thing I need to do is worry about messing with the little thing. Although I know they're more efficient in gas and better for racing in the long run, so that might be an option that you might want to use. But I'm not going to even mess with that. Help is on. You can definitely go that route. The camera cockpit. You have two different cockpit cameras. You can do one from over the shoulder and one where you're first person view. And we'll get into that once we get into the game. Very, very cool. I don't know what virtual mirrors are. I can't even select it. It just goes right past it. So I'm guessing it's going to be something down the road. Ghost type, best session time. So I guess once you've gone through it once, the next time you go through it, you'll have a ghost car, which is your last session to see if you can beat it. Ghost restart each, we're not going to do those just yet. And ghost time shift, I can't go by that either. So that's as far down as I can go. Even though I want to scroll down even further, it's just not going to let me. Let's go back a little bit. We'll go into graphic options. You can see 1920 by 1080. It's the highest it has right now. Full screen is on. VSync is on. NVIDIA GeForce, that's the card that I have on my computer right now. The this is high as it can go, I think is none, low, medium, high. Yeah, high is as high as it can go. Let's see, shadows is high. Mirror, everything is as high as I can possibly get it. And we'll just click apply, even though it's already going to crash on me. Okay, so that crashed. Again, it is still in development. Let's see if we can load back in real quick and whether the video will keep going or not. I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping it will just pick up where we left off. Let's go back in. Come on, load, 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 load. Again, like I said, anytime you play a game that is not ready for the public, that's why it's early access. So people who really are very interested in trying that game out will have the opportunity to do so. You're going to run into glitches like this. It's going to be natural. It's going to happen. There's not much you can do about it. One of the cool things about it, though, is you get to see how they fix that. And so if you're interested in either making games for yourself in the future or just being part of that, beta testing, because a lot of games that people are big into, they go into it, they hear other people were like, oh, yeah, I was part of that back in the day. I'm going to just shut this down because it doesn't seem like it's close. Yeah, close it again. Steam support. Yes, I get it. Let's try this one more time. Load back in. It seems like it's loading in this time. There it goes. And we are in again. But yeah, I mean, for me, like I played the game EverQuest back in the day, and I, would hear about people who were like, oh yeah, I played on the beta version or the alpha, and he's kind of always envious because they got to play it ahead of time, even though it was kind of broken. It's the same way with these games. You get to do that. You get to support them and say, hey, I believe in your product. I realize it's not done yet, but here's, a little bit of money. Try it out, maybe make things a little bit better in the end. And, it's going to be better for me in the end as well. But for now, we're just going to go to drive. I can't go to tracks. I can't go to any of the other ones. It won't let me. There we go. New track. Go to my track. Let's go to new track and see what we can do here. We can do length. We can change that around a little bit. You know what? I don't want to mess around with any of this stuff. So let's go back. And we're just going to go to drive just to try it out. Now, you can see we can do a hot lap or we can do race. I am going to do race because that sounds interesting to me. Let's see, bot difficulty. We're going to go with easy. Starting level 1, yeah, 3 laps. That sounds about right. So again, the last time I've ever played a racing game was like Grand Theft Auto, and that's not really even a racing game. Hopefully that's not too loud. I'll definitely find out between this video and the next one. Come on, rev it up, baby. Can we move? Okay, so we can move. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Resume. What was the button for? No, I'm trying to remember what was the slowdown button, because we got some sharp corners coming up here, and I don't really want to crash into the wall like I did the very first time that I played. Although you don't die when you crash into the wall, you just get slowed down quite a bit. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, bumper. Oh wow. Yeah, talk about throwing me off right there. Oh, first person view, guys. Check it out. Oh, no. Go. Stay on the... No. Stay on the track. There we go. Okay, let's go with this. This is kind of cool. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Why did I change up views in the middle of gameplay? I do like how they have the rearview mirror so I can see what's going on behind me. We're going to go with this one. This one seems a little bit easier than the other one. I do like the first person view, though. Oh, come on. Can we stay on the track? Slow it down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Come on. How fast are we going? 200, 290? Jeez, if we got an accident at this speed, that would just be the end of it right there. It does look like there's a pit crew maybe that you can stop in there at some time. You have improved your max speed. Oh, no. Get back on the track. Oh, I need to use the brake. I don't know if there's a... like a hand turn signal thing or whatever that you can crank on to make those sharp turns, or what? There we go, a little brake right there. I have tried using the brake in the past to do some of the what do they call that, drifting right there. You know, it's possible. It definitely is, but it seems like if you don't get it just right, you end up spinning out on the next turn that you do. Like it goes completely sideways like that. So I feel like the guy in that forgotten movie of come on, that forgotten movie of what was it called? I can't even think of the name now because I'm too embarrassed and I can't even get on the track. Oh man, jeez, let's get it in there. Oh come on, we got to go a little faster. You know, the very first time, I can't believe I'm actually going to admit to it, but the very first time I came in here, I spun around so much that I actually got confused on which way I was going, and on my third lap, I ended up going backwards. So yeah, it's, pay attention. Pay attention is all I can say. I guess we didn't improve anything on that one. Oh, come on. Stay on the track. Oh man, I can't wait till like this comes out with multiplayer, and I'll be able to see just how bad I am compared to other players. There we go. It's trying to tell me where I need to be on the track when I go around it. I think I'd actually bet a better time if I didn't try going full speed the entire time. 178 miles or kilometers, you know, on a corner, probably pretty good. And I have seen them in real life when they do that. I lose. Of course I lose. That guy took off like there was nobody's business, man. He knows what he's doing. No, come on. So the other guy's already finished his track, and I'm still back here trying to get to the finish line. It's so embarrassing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No. What are you doing? Stay on. No, don't crash. Oh, man. Here we go. Full speed. How fast can we go? Almost 300. Actually, we're going a little faster than 300. That should be the end, right? Or are they just going to keep letting us go because the other guy's already finished? Wow, that definitely would have been my head flying right off my shoulders hitting that fast. Yeah, I don't think it's going to finish. I think we're stuck on our last lap because he finished first. Huh. Maybe that's because, like I said, it's an early development, so there's still some issues with it, but I don't know. The gameplay itself seems to be fantastic. Like, this works. I actually want to try out some of the first-person views again just to see what that's like. Oh, I like the little bar on there. RPMs? Wow, that goes up pretty freaking high. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, it's bumpy as crap out here, man. Not only do they want to slow you down when you go on the sand, but they want to make you punish for it. There we go. Let's do one more. This is probably more realistic to probably what you actually see, you know, when you're zoomed in like that. This one seems like you're laying on the hood and you're strapped to it like some kind of death race thing, and you're not going to survive for very much longer. So the moment I hit the brakes, you're going to go flying right off. This one's a little confusing, although, you know, I like the computer on the panel. Maybe throw a movie on there so racers can watch something while they're driving around? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so. Let's finish the lap off. I already get we lose, but we never even saw the other car. We were that far behind. Oh, man. Yeah, but guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Again, I do want to thank you all for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, hit that like button, subscribe. I want to see where this game goes in the future, so I'm kind of interested. But we'll stop it right here. And you can hear the revving of the engine, man. That is just crazy. But definitely check it out on Steam, Early Access. $19.99 right now, guys. Write a little review. Let people know what you think of the game. And I will definitely catch you all next time. Here he comes. I just want to see him pass me by. Let's catch up with him. The finish line is right there. And we'll stop right there, guys.